Hello ladies and gentlemen, this video will be for you for year 2025, analysis of your ascendant from sidereal and also from tropical modern astrology perspective. So for example, if you would have ascendant sidereal ascendant Aries, your tropical ascendant will be Taurus. If you don't know at what time you were born, then you apply the moon sign. So it would be moon in Aries. Sidereal astrology would correspond to moon in Taurus, tropical modern astrology. So this will be how I will be looking at the 12 ascendants. Also, why we look at the ascendants? Because this, according to the ancients, very ancient tradition, the ascendant is the house of life. This is more important even than the lunar sign or than the solar sign. So we derive the horoscope first from your rising sign, from your ascendant. So this is how I will be looking at your ascendant and your future year 2025. And of course, what I will do is I will be looking at the most important transits. They are so very important for year 2025. And of course, we'll be looking at the eclipses. They are also very, very important because in year 2025, the lunar nodes change positions and also with themselves, they take the eclipses. Also, we're looking at a major conjunction of trans-Saturn planets and so on. So this will be a general analysis of your future for 2025. If you want to have very specific, very detailed reading with me, which will include primary directions, which will include the method of Time Lords techniques, which will include progressed horoscopes and solar revolution, then you may like to book a personal reading with me. And for year 2025, you can find a reading with a discount, which is valid for the month of December and also January. So if you want to have discounted reading, detailed analysis of your future and of your natal horoscope, you may book such reading with me. So let's hear now your ascendant, description of your ascendant and the future of 2025 for you. Hello ladies and gentlemen who have sidereal ascendant Libra or moon in Libra, or if you're following modern tropical astrology, this will be Scorpio. So sidereal Libra, tropical modern Scorpio, depends which system you use. This video can serve the two systems. So in this video I will be looking at your ascendant, your rising sign, and we will see which are the most important celestial events, especially transits, which concern you. Of course, if you want more detailed analysis, you can contact me. My details are under this video, and my specific analysis will apply many other techniques. Starting with your ascendant, let's see what is really very interesting. On 30th of March, with the beginning of the lunar year, the first appearance of the moon is taking place in Aries. Let me briefly explain to you what that means. The ancients wouldn't look at the solar calendar as we look now. They would use the lunar calendar. And the beginning of the new year, the new lunar year, was associated with the appearance of the first lunar crescent after the sun enters the point of the equinox. I don't say whether this is the vernal equinox or the autumn equinox, because for the northern hemisphere this is the vernal, for the southern hemisphere this is the autumn. So the sun is entering Pisces. This is 30 March 2025. And after that, the moon appears for the first time after 3 days of invisibility. The moon appears in Aries, and this is significant because this is not very typical. Usually the moon appears in Pisces too. So this particular situation is important for your horoscope because you have descendant Aries, ascendant Libra, descendant Aries. This is automatically emphasis on your 7th house for the entire year to come. For the entire year to come. This would say that relationships from both perspectives, romantic, but also business, entrepreneurship, agreements, also visible enemies as well. These areas of your life become very important. They are emphasized for the year to come. So we have to really see how Mars is doing in 2025. Now, first of all, before that, what is happening in your 6th house? This is where we have this important conjunction of planets around the day, on the day also, but after also that, the day of the equinox. We have conjunction of Venus, Mercury, Neptune, and the Sun, and this is also important because this has to do with your routine, with health as topic, as routine as well. Your routine job, this is influenced also because in 2025 the axis of Pisces Virgo remains axis of eclipses too. So in 2024 we had 5 is arguable, 4 eclipses which took place in Pisces Virgo, and this year 2 of the eclipses take place on this axis because on 30th of April the lunar nodes which cause the eclipses are changing their positions and they enter the axis of Leo, Aquarius. So basically eclipses influence 2 important axes, 4 important houses in your chart. These are the 10th house, the 11th house and the 5th house, which is area of gains, money, creative activities, social circle, social connections, children, and creative talents and creative studies. And this also involves the axis of health, hidden enemies, routine job, and also your mission in this lifetime and the karma you have to pay. So basically, because of the 4 upcoming eclipses in the 2024, these 4 houses in astrology in your house again will be very important. Important because eclipses, wherever they pass, they cause the changes in our lives. So we have 4 eclipses on after we have on the 15th of March lunar, 29th March solar, 7th September lunar, 21st September total solar, 2 total solars, 2 partial lunar eclipses. The ones in March are on again exchanging these 2 axes, Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, Leo. The ones in September, same situations, axis of Leo, Aquarius, and then Virgo, Pisces. So you see these 2 axes will be emphasized by the eclipses. Wherever the eclipses take place, this become portals for change. Therefore, you see, around the timing of the eclipse, especially a week before one eclipse or a week before the eclipse corridor of 2 eclipses, and week after, don't do very important initiatives, especially when they concern health or job or money decision making. So week before, week after the eclipses, wait, because the eclipses, once the energy of the eclipses is over, you can see important changes which may be shown to you by the universe, but you will not know about that during the eclipse or before that. Therefore, be a little bit patient, especially when you're planning medical interventions, beauty procedures, surgical interventions. Don't do this during the eclipse portal, which would say eclipse portal is what? Let's take the eclipses of March, 15th March, 29th March. This whole period of time from 15th to 29th, and I would say the whole month of March, is better to be careful. So, saying this, Venus, we are clear now about the eclipses, the importance of Mars. We will be seeing the specific movement of Mars. They are important for you. But let's see Venus, because Venus is ruling your ascendant. On 18th of April, she's entering Pisces. And she will be, because she'll be retrograding back and forth, so on 18th of April, when she enters Pisces, she will be conjoining the invisible Saturn, Neptune, and Mercury. This is your ascendant ruler, so you will have another emphasis on 6th house, which is health as topic, importance of your own health, importance of your routine, importance of your job, eventually some disagreements which you have to solve. It is also important because we're talking about Venus, your ascendant ruler, which will be in your 6th house until 1st of June, but also because on 6th of April, Saturn is entering Pisces, and he will be conjoining your natal Venus, your ascendant ruler, the planet, which is very important for you. So Saturn will enter on 6th of April Pisces. Now as we speak, until 6th of April, Saturn will be still in your 5th house, which is the house of your talents, gains, and I'm sure that during his 3 years of stay in Aquarius, Saturn brought to you lots of important changes, talents, openings, career openings, even for gains and other opportunities. Especially also he was very benevolent for creative knowledge. Maybe you revisited some talents and so. But on 6th of April he is moving out to stay in your 6th house, but you will experience his presence more after. This was I forgot the date, 30th of April, because on 30th of April Saturn becomes visible. To be in your 6th house, he becomes visible. Emphasis on spirituality, on health. I repeat, health. During his 3 years of cycle in your 6th house, you may need to be very responsible for your health, also very diplomatic with people, because he may have significant influence on your career, on your everyday job, on your routine. Then on 1st of June, Venus to 30 June will be on your 7th house. She's fallen there, but she will be blessing your romantic life, some agreements and so. On 30th of June, she will be in Taurus, where she will be, of course, strong, and she will stay there until 4th of July. So you see, almost 1 month, a couple of days, Venus conjoining Uranus. This is blessing on money that you can have via unexpected sources, partnerships. She can bless your sleep. She can bless and help you get rid of some fears, anxieties. She can bless your health in general. On 4th of July, Venus, she will be in Taurus, like I say, 30 June to 27th of July, 1 month. And then on 27th of July, she's entering your 9th house, and she will be there also approximately 1 month, where she will be blessing, study, travel, education, long distance travel, some new philosophies for you eventually. On 3rd of November she's interesting because from 3rd of November to 27th of November she will be on your ascendant. and you will feel very well. This is beautiful period for love, even beauty procedures, even you will feel just very well. So this is something very, very important about your Venus, which is ruling your ascendant. Another significant situation, on 18th of June of year 2024, Uranus left your 7th house to enter Taurus, where he will be staying 7 years. Uranus will be 7 years in Taurus, and this is not to underestimate, because he will be having impact on your 8th house. 8 houses, has so many meanings, all very transformative, because this is the natural house of the Scorpio, the Scorpionic house. This is the house of the hidden truth, hidden secrets, money that we get from unexpected sources, finances of your partner, finances via partnerships, our secret place, our fears. And Uranus will have significant impact on your 8th house, and we know that he is ruling your 5th house, which would say that 5th house is also related to creativity, courage, creative knowledge, talented work. So he can help you on a very deep level to develop your talents, to gain knowledge, also financially. But of course, how exactly, this we can see only in your natal horoscopes. But keep in mind, this will be a long journey of Uranus in Taurus, 7 years. Until 19th of May, he will be with Jupiter. But after that, Jupiter is entering your 9th house to stay there 1 year. And he becomes invisible on 6th of June and becomes visible on 14th of July on your 9th house. During this period, we will be missing, and you will be missing Jupiter on your 9th house. There he is very significant and very benevolent for your studies, for communication, for travel, for graduation of some studies, let's say. But on 14th of July, he becomes visible again on your 9th house in the 13th degree, and he can bring some blessing related to education, some connections with people abroad, and so on. Now, we spoke about Mars, but I didn't really follow well the timeline. Actually, I had to start with from January. Let's follow a little bit of timeline and tell you what Mars will be doing. So Mars in January will be on your 10th house. He there is not very harmonious. He will be moving back and forth, and actually he will be on your 10th house with some changes, of course, until 8th of June. Very long stay of Mars, and not very harmonious stay of Mars on your 10th house. This would say, career-wise, you need to be very diplomatic, because Mars is in Cancer, is detrimental, and he's very unpredictable, and he can cause disharmonies. So from 17th to 16th of January, he is a little bit disharmonious. He will be retrograde and in specific phase called acronical rise, which phase for Mars is a little bit unpredictable. On 17th of January, Mars moves retrograde. He enters again your 9th house, where he will, during this period of time, from 17th of January until 7th of April, he will be on your 9th house. Be a little bit careful with studies, with travel and communication, because he will be retrograding until 24th of February in Gemini. On 24th of February, he becomes direct on the 21st degree of Gemini, and therefore he will be emphasizing on the star, which is a royal, powerful star, Sirius. With this, he emphasizes on something new, maybe new help for you, new connection. You will see what it will be. Very, very interesting. It could be benevolent, like a new beginning, but with very positive annotation, because it comes with for Sirius, and Sirius is a very, very benevolent star, powerful, high magnitude, and Mars is emphasizing on the star Sirius. When he becomes direct on you, could be new guru, new philosophy, new study, something very interesting. And this is on 24th of February. Then he's direct again, and on 7th of April he's entering again Cancer, which is your career place. And let's not forget, in the same moment, Saturn will be already in Pisces to trine your Mars, and this way he will bring practicalities into your work, very practical direction, but you still may need to be very careful, because Mars in Cancer, yes, you have the strength, you will have the even the willpower to cope with the everyday work, but still Mars in Cancer is not very harmonious, so be very diplomatic. So also don't forget, if on 7th of April Mars is entering Cancer, but on 6th of April Saturn will already be in Pisces. So you see they're forming a trine, which is not so bad actually. So from 7th of April, the direct already Mars will be until 8th of June on your 10th house. Then he is going out on 8th of June, and until 30th of July he will be on your 11th house, and this is relief for you, easier time, not the disharmony of Mars on your 10th house will be already not so powerfully felt. On 30th of July until 25th of August, Mars will be on your 12th house, a little bit disharmonious. Watch out for hidden enemies, for make sure that you're taking good care of your health and well-being, because then he will form opposition to Neptune and Saturn. This is important. This particular situation is around 9th of August, the first part of August. So this I think is very important. Specifically this period is a little bit period of attention. Also what I wanted to say when I mentioned to you the first appearance of Jupiter on the 14th of July, which is benevolent for you, is that there is a very specific situation taking place on 12th of July. It will be impactful for the whole world. This is the conjunction between Saturn and Neptune. So Saturn and Neptune form exact conjunction on 12th of July. While they will be stationary, and this is your 6th house. I checked, and historically, actually, this particular conjunction always brought change of social systems, like radical revolutionary change in the social systems of the collective. And when this is in the personal horoscope, and when this is your 6th house, this can be very important for your routine everyday job. So July will be very interesting. Also be responsible for your health without being worried and afraid. Just do the needed to remain healthy, to remain in a very good condition. So these I think are the most important transits of 2025. You see, some of them are really long lasting. Saturn 3 years on your 6th house, Uranus 7 years to come on your 8th house. So you see important transits. 1 year of Jupiter in your ninth house, which is actually trine to your ascendant, blessing, protection. So this is all good. So I hope this was useful for you. Of course, this is quite general. Very detailed information is possible, of course. If we see your personal horoscope and if we apply the techniques of primary directions, Time Lord techniques, solar revolution progressions, and many more. So, if you're interested in such analysis, you can have a personal consultation with me, and my details are under this video. And also, I wish you all the best for 2025. Be brave, be happy, and you will meet also the same vibrations. So, all the best and see you soon. Bye bye.